Hello, everyone. Welcome to my craft room. It is over the hump day. We're getting there, right? I'm just checking to see if I'm where I'm supposed to be. All right. Let me just doing a couple things here. All right. So I hope everyone's good. I'm Terry Phelps, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I live in Minnesota. And if you know Minnesota at all, you know that the weather is crazy. It's like 60 one day and 20 the next, so it's just kind of how we roll around here. If I don't always see comments when I'm live, so if I don't respond or whatever, please know that I will watch and look at the comments when I'm done. Oh, good grief. And just a second. Come here. Go in. Go, 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 go. Unbelievable. And if you've watched me before, you know that's my troublemaker, Leo. I swear, he can be quiet for 10 hours of the day, and as soon as I go live, he gets nutso, so go figure. Let's see. Tonight, I'm going to show you a journal I made using the Sweet Thoughts Memory and More card packet and the card packs in the envelopes. So I originally thought I was just going to make some cards, and I was like, you know, I haven't made a journal photo book for a long time, and I love them. I love giving them as gifts, and you know, we all have photos on our phones and in various places, and yeah, that's great. We can just look at them easily on our phones, but it doesn't have the same effect of having that memory, right? You know, you can say so much more in a book. So I decided to do that, and I only used 3 products. This book cost me $26.50. And that was not including my photos, but I have tons of photos. I mean, I kind of went crazy. So I haven't done that for a long time, so it's kind of fun. But so what I'm going to do is show you how I made my journal, because I did not get an album cover, right? I made my own. So I'm going to drop down to my desktop, and before I show you my finished product, I'm going to kind of demonstrate some of the things I did to make it. All right, so let's get down to my desktop. Okay, so whoopsie. Let's see, the products that I used was the Sweet and Thoughts Memory and More card pack. And what you get when you get a card pack, it's just you get a whole ton of little cards that are this size, and they're double-sided. You get 4x6 size, which are also double-sided. And these are just the things I have left over, right? And you also get paper die cuts that are quite thick, and you get a couple sheets of those in each pack. So you get quite a bit, and this pack is only $10. I'm sorry. Go lay down, please, please, please. All right, so that's the first product that I used. The next product that I used was, this is the card pack, or I'm sorry, the cards and the envelopes. So you get 20 cards, bases, and you get 20 coordinating envelopes. So super cool. All this stuff coordinates, which makes it so fun. And this is only $10. But right now, since it's celebration, these, if you place a $50 order, you can get these for free. So that's super cool. Celebration does end tomorrow, just letting you know. And then the last products that I used was the variety pack, and these are photo pocket pages, and you can find those in the annual catalog. But you get a variety. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Leo has a toy that must be hiding somewhere, and he can't get to it. But you get this version. And I don't know if you can see the other version. Leo, come here, please. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'll try putting him on my lap, see if that helps. And then you get the opposite version. So you get a 4x6 on top and then the smaller cards on the bottom. Then you get a version of 4x4s of the smaller cards. You get a layout of two 4x6s, and then you get a layout that is got no pocket. It's just one big pocket. So that's what you get with those, and you get 12 of those in a pack, and these are $6.25. So seriously, the only things that I used on this project is those 3 items, and I did use this gold faux, and that's my binder that I used. It's faux leather, and it's gold and leather, and that is on page 41 of the mini catalog. It's super nice and thick and strong, so that's awesome. Hi Chin, so nice to see you. Sorry about my mutt, I tell ya. And then I used my little label maker for a couple little sentiments that I put in the book because I don't like my handwriting. So I'm going to show you how easy it was to do this. I started this, I just did it one day. I sat down and I was looking at the, the plastic cards and trying to get him to settle down, sorry. And I just started playing with putting some of these cards to work, right? So easy. I took and first of all just did my layouts. And I thought I could do all of my decorating of the cards like after, right? Let me see. I like that, I think. So, and now on this big pocket, yes, you could just put a larger 4x6 card that comes in the pack, like that. And I originally set it up like that so that I just kind of have an idea. And now on the back, you already have a layout. And if I don't like that, I can always change it up, right? I can just put something, maybe I want this here. So you get the idea. And you just I just went through and I just did that with all these pages. And the layouts came out super easy. It was so easy. And I love that because it's like everything's coordinated, right? So you don't have to sit and try to pick out, anything that's going to have to go with it. So I'm just, oops. I'm just going to put this in here. And I'm going to add this. Oh, and I guess I'll try that. Okay. So that is kind of how, you know, whoops, that one's upside down. I'd have to change that, obviously. But, you know, you can see how easily the layouts come about, right? That took me, what, 2 minutes? And it would be less time if I didn't have a dog that I'm wrestling with. So that is what I did at first. I just did my layouts like that. And then I decided that I didn't have a photo album. And so I didn't want that to slow up my progress, right, of making something. So I decided, when I was looking at things, I thought, I realized, oh my gosh, this is so frustrating, you guys. I realized that this fits perfectly. So what I did, go, lay down. Here you go. Sorry. So what I did was I decided to make this as my cover. And oh, he does need attention, Jen. It's horrible. It's ridiculous. It's what it is. And the thing is, if I lock him up somewhere, he'll just bark. So usually he calms right down, but I tell ya. So this became my cover. And so what I'm going to do now is I'll just show you how I made the cover. I decided at first when I made it, I did only use the one side. And I decided that, you know, that's not very strong, even though this is card base and it is pretty strong. But I thought for a journal, I want it to be a little thicker. So I decided to take and glue these two card bases together. And I used liquid glue so that I could have a little bit of wiggle room. For just that reason. All right. Okay, and now these can come together. So that becomes my outside of my book, and this will be my first inside cover page, right? So then I just did one of those for the front and the back. Then I needed to have a binder. So I happened, which is just so strange, but I happened to have a whole bunch of strips in this coordinating color of 8.5 by 2.5. Well, actually, it's 11 by 2.5. So it was perfect because as you line this up like this, you score this in half, and it became my binder. Just a second, guys. Oh my gosh. So sorry. I just put him in the bedroom. We'll see if that lasts. So, super easy. I just simply cut this at 8.5. And then I scored it at 1 1/4, which is half at the halfway point. At first, I actually scored it like a quarter of an inch from the center on each side, thinking that I would need a square binder. And that actually didn't work because it was too much, it was too open in this part where the fold was, if that makes sense. So I did that. I'm going to score that. And I'm just going to fold that, use my bone folder. All right, and because I'm not going to, actually assemble a whole book, but you get the idea. So once I had all my pages, I made the binder like this, and I set it so that my pages, my corners, are all lined up to the outside, and I made sure that this was actually lined up correctly where my crease was, right? And so then all I had to do was take a pencil and draw these little holes so I would know where to cut out my so what I have is this. Okay, so what I did then was punch out the holes, and I used, let's see, where'd it go? Of course I can't find it. Here it is. So I used a little punch. Now I thought I had a punch that was this shape, but it goes the other way. So that didn't work. So what I did was I just used a regular, I suppose this is, I don't know really what size it is, but I just went into the area and cut away so that I was at least in the right area right when I started putting my cords in. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And obviously I could take an X-Acto knife and, probably do a better job, but I'm just showing you how I came up with this. Because, I was just creating this. I had nothing to go by. I was just kind of working through this process. And then you would do the same thing on this side. So when you get done with that, then you're going to, clean that up a little bit, but then you can just put your cord through. And that's how I put together. And then once I had this lined up, I just took it, tear and tape, and pressed it down with these lined up with my holes. And that was all there was to it. So now I have this, cover front and back. And then all I had to do, I did not put it together at that point. I was just kind of figuring things out, right? I'm going to put this in the correct way. The thing about my photos now, I know, I was kind of, I was wondering how you even get photos today. And because I have not done that for so long. And so it was super easy. I just went online. I went through my computer, checked off my photos I wanted. And by the time I woke up, because I did it at midnight, by the time I woke up, I was, my photos were ready. So super easy to do. And so the thing I chose when I was choosing my photo sizes, let me see, let me show you. So I did a bunch of photos in 6x6. I did them in 4x6, and I did them in what they call the wallet. And this is the wallet size, and you get 4 of each photo. And I did that because they're perfect to fit in here like that. Or you could obviously take 2 different photos and use this as your background. And then add your stickers and everything, and it just is so fast. Or you can take and just put a photo, inside like that. And then also put stickers, right? So that's how I kind of went through the process when I was choosing my sizes. Another thing that's great about the wallets is now I have 4 different pictures of several different photos that I can go and make them a journal, and I already have those photos. Does that make sense? I mean, it's super, super fun. All right, so that's how I kind of went and made my own cover. Another thing, let's see, I think what I'll do is I'll show you my journal. It's a little easier. There is one thing that I'm going to show you how I did when I show you this. Let's see here. I'm kind of disorganized because my dog just got me in a whole thing. Sorry about that. So this is my journal, and I use that gold faux leather, and this is my front and my back. So I didn't need to go purchase, a photo album cover, and those are expensive. I mean, we sell them, they're not that expensive. I think they're only $10 or something, but I like this look way better. It is a quick way, Jen, to make the journal. I know, well, I did glue some of the photos on, and I'll tell you why, some of them. This I created, this was just one of the little cards you get in the card deck. And I thought, how fun, I would just highlight the things that I wanted to speak to Charlie. It says happy life. That was some of these are the paper dies, right? Some of the dies are foil. And then I took and I just highlighted some of the key phrases. And I thought that was a fun way to use this. Making memories, love you forever, the sweetest smile, enjoy today, happy life, you can do hard things, I love you, had to be in pink, of course, and the world needs more people like you, and time for adventure. Super fun, super easy, and it was a great way, I think, to use that card. So here's the inside. Oh, thank you, Jen. You are so creative. I see the things you make and it's like, wow. So this is, I started at the back, kind of. It's kind of funny. I thought I would make a pocket in the front like I did in the back. But when I was going through, I decided I should use an envelope. Well, the envelopes are bigger than this page, right? Because this is the card base that goes inside the envelope. So I thought, oh, that doesn't work. So this is how I figured this out. I'm going to take this out again. All right. Guess I don't need that big arm. So this is one of the envelopes. And so what I did was I lined it right up to the edge of where the 6-inch, if you use our cutting board, this is right to 6 inches. And so I just simply cut off that part. I turned it around right up against the 6 inches there, and I cut that. Wait, that didn't turn out right. What did I do wrong? Let's see. Oh, well, I guess we'll trim it. I was making just on the fly, so I got to figure out sometimes what I did. I guess I just lined it up like that. All right. So I have this, and now I'm going to take off this part because this is obviously the glue. So I'm just going to line it up so that I can remove that top piece. And so now all I have to do is take adhesive right down the sides, and I've got my pocket. And that's how I created the pocket to go in the front page, like that. And so I've also realized when I was making this is all my photos, most of them are in vertical direction, right? And so, and all the layouts are for horizontal, unless you chop up your photos to make them fit in here. Otherwise, I couldn't use these. And so I thought these were fun photos to be able to share as well. So I just kind of took a few that I liked. I wanted to share the moments, right? These are memories. Look how dang cute. Oh my gosh. And these are just different moments at different times in his life. And so he's got these to look at, and he'll remember these. You know, this is our rock hunting day, but of course we first had to get some coffees and some donuts. Yeah. Bad, bad, bad. So that's what I used this pocket for, was my vertical layouts that I still wanted to share. And I could also, besides cutting them up, I could also put them in the one pocket that's just, has no like pockets, right? These are why I got the 3x3s. And I just went through the stickers, and I just placed stickers on some of the photos. You know, this is him and Grandpa and me talking with him on a video call. You know, these are just little snapshots. He's sitting on Dad's back on this phone. These are video chats. We used to do this all the time. These are more the 3x3s, and I just kind of cut them to fit, and I just added stickers. I did use my label maker because I don't like my writing. I don't trust it. And so I layered one card on top of another, cut it down a little bit, and then these are stickers, and that's my little label maker. But isn't it fun how it all just falls together? This is happy birthday and stickers. This is Charlie with Auntie. And I love that picture. It's just so fun. You know, a little message, do what makes your soul happy. Super important, right? You are my sunshine, my heart. Absolutely love that photo. It's one of my favorites. Picture perfect. They're going mushroom hunting. Super cute. And then I used my little label maker, and I said moments to remember, and I've got my boys 100%. And they're all goofing off like always. And then this page, I really didn't do much of anything. I did glue down some of the pictures, Jen. just to keep them from moving around if I switched out these pages, right? This one, I just took a sticker, put it on there. This one, this is another one of the smaller cards on top of one of the 4x6 cards, and I just glued down this print. This is one of the tie-dye or the paper dye stickers, and then this is my little message, because this is agate hunting with you is the best, and so I created a sticker for that. And there's the happy smile. It's a day boating. And then this is the layout of using one of the card bases as a background, and then I just put stickers on it. I mean, it took me nothing to make this book. Here's another 6x6 photo. I absolutely love this. This is Grandma being naughty. I was teaching him how to stick out his tongue. He was good at it. But it's You Are Sweet, and this is like one of my favorite pictures. And then on the back, I did glue down this photo. It gave the cover this just, you know, the ability to be on the back page without any kind of, you know, holder. And then I took and I used tear and tape on one of the 4x6 cards, and I just made a pocket. And these are other cards that came in the pack, and I'm using them as inspiration cards. Dream big, love you forever, you are nothing short of amazing, the world needs more people like you, and I love you to pieces. And I could decorate them if I want to, but I chose to keep this very simple. It was very quick. This is one of the stickers, the dies, paper dies. And so this took me all of, gosh, I made the cover in like, I don't know, it was probably a half hour thinking it out. I just inserted the cards, and after that, I put in the stickers, and yeah, you could do this watching TV one night. So for $26, and I still have a ton of stuff, you guys. I can make another whole journal. I've got tons of cards left and stickers, and yeah, so I mean, I can add to this journal. I can make a separate new one with totally different supplies. That's what's great about this, is that in fact, I actually did add this after I put it together, because I didn't realize I didn't have all of the different types of pockets. So, I mean, I just untied it and made it bigger, right? So perfect. Yeah, so that was kind of how I chose the way that, you know, I chose my picture sizes and that kind of thing. You know, these are just some other pictures I just want to show. Isn't this cute? He is. This is his school picture for this year. Love it. This is this photo that's also in the journal, but I wanted to keep this one as a 6x6 because I want to frame that one. That's 3 different years of going to the Science Museum, I believe it is. Oh, thank you, Jen. He is cute. Oh my gosh. Yep. He's an agate hunter in training. This is his beautiful mama and him. This is the boys in their wagon. This is super cute. His mom made these t-shirts. She does this as a business. This is regional manager and assistant to the regional manager. Super cute though. So these are just bragging pictures now. I loved this because this is the first shot and there's the second. I thought that was super cute. So let me shoot up to my... So I hope you like that. It is super easy to make, and it's super inexpensive. So, you know, people say I don't have the talent or I don't have the money. It costs a lot of money. I don't have the time. I'm not creative. You know, anybody can do what I did. And I spent one night putting the cards in place and designing a cover, which, you know, now you know how to do it. And one night, and that same night, I also chose my photos. And like I said, I did it at midnight, so they were ready for me the next morning. And then, yeah, and then I just put the stickers on and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I did this whole thing in 3 hours, you know, and I think it's super cute. And I can add to it. I can just keep adding to it. And another thing I wanted to show you while we're talking about these products, in case you're interested. So this is in the annual catalog. It is our Bright and Beautiful Memories card pack. So that, again, it's the small cards, the larger cards, and stickers. And then you have matching coordinating envelopes, card bases, and envelopes, like we did with this set. And then this set also has, and you can find these on page 135 of the annual catalog. And then this also has a set of designer series paper that coordinates as well. And it's got a stamp set and dies. So that's another thing you can use if you do choose to do some scrapping. And then this is in the mini catalog. It's on page 41, and this is a new stamp set. And it is also useful for doing any kind of journaling. It's got some great sayings. It's got some fun pictures and some flowers. And that's on page 41. So check those out if you are interested in making a journal yourself. Let's see. Celebration is going to be ending tomorrow. So, whoops. So, don't miss out. $50 order gives you those cards that we used in card bases and envelopes for free. So, that's something to think about. But that does end tomorrow, and celebration is when you can join, and that does not mean you have to be a business. You can just be your own best customer, but you know, there's tons of reasons that are fun to join. So if you're interested in that, let me know. You can email me at thesunshinestamper@gmail.com. You can shop with me if you don't have a demonstrator already, and that's at terryphelps.stampin'up.net. And let's see, I don't know, I think that's it. But thank you for watching. I'm sorry about the fiascos with the mutt. Awesome. That's great, Jen. I'm so happy that you got some stuff. That's great. Yeah, so I think with that, I will see you next week. I really hope that inspired you, you know, because it's fun. It's awesome to, share something like this, right? It's not the same as looking at a photo on your phone. Sorry, but it's just not. This is so much more of a memory to see it this way. So, um, yeah, I really hope you check it out. I hope you try it. It's not hard. It's so fun. It's easy. And I think you'll surprise yourself. Even if you think you're not like creative. Stampin' Up does it all for you. Everything coordinates. So, with that, I think I'm going to go for the night, rescue my dog from the locked bedroom, and I'll see you all next week. And it's awesome that it can just, as it grows, I can grow with it, right? I can keep adding. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you soon.